next, a contest that keeps things all in the Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's some decent running. He gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion here. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Setting up to throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! After 60. Go quick. Catch match. Catch match.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
On the draw. This is Gibbs. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready? Three. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
He has it on the QB sneak. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Ready? Cook.
Montgomery does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying to run with Gibbs. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They're going to try to throw for it. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Ready?
Again for the first time to Rashad White. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Good for the Saints. First down.
19.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready, right.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. Like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Looking to throw on first and goal. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that makes it second and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Come on, set. Like.
They call pass on second and goal. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the one.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Get it. Cougar 19. Let go.
Gibbs. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Has room down the left sideline. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
14, Lions 3.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Shot 60, shot 60. Right. Let go.
They'll go play action. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 7-5, go.
Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a
that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 79, bro. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
19 Tigers. Rig alert. Let go.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready, up.
Pass play coming here. Let's to his back. Here's Rashawn White. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
60 bites, 60 bites, go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Come on. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Left it. 77.
They've got a man in motion. Second down pass play coming. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down is right.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
A loss of 7 yards. Second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints 40.
Throwing on second. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quincy Riley picks it. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
2-yard line.
Here's the backup. First throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Starting from the 5. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
23-yard line.
Cut. Ready?
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Escapes the pocket. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Headed out right. Cut for big yards on the right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the Lions, 1st down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Warriors, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking inside the red zone. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
19 Tiger. Ready?
Throwing it on 2nd down. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Third and long for him here. Screen here for Gibbs. Jukes away from one. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Montgomery. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3. This brings up second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions start the second half with some needed points.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Rush coming for Shuck. On the screen, this is White. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up third and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why playing this position, you've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Back. Viking 18.
They'll throw third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Shuck now on first down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Lions, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Heads out on the bootleg. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Lions, first down. It's a gain of 35.
From the red zone on first.
First down, Lions.
Throws caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That
one splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shot to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes White. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running on 2nd with White. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's White again. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Trying the air now. Here's Shot. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 19, Sergeant, 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It connects on the deep shot. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down. And it goes to the hurry up here.
A 40-yard pickup brings up second.
It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Brings it in at the 12.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. They'll go play action. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Lions down by 7. First and 10 from the 32. Straight ahead with Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
It's second and 8.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles. This quarterback you love when that screen passes, but at least I used to, and you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Eagle, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Setting up to pass. Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up third down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Knocking 18.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, go, go. Pass all 80.
Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Okay, ready.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check up.
Now to throw. This is brought in by Laporta. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from New Orleans.